I'll do the bar writing pop-out chat strategy on this one too. Here's another podcast. It doesn't. We're just gonna go through the speed run, and we're live. Okay. Whoa, not that. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Right. Where is it? Conversations, podcast presentations. And then we got this. It's number 66. Layout, you got... Let's just do a title slide, right? Title slide. No. Layout, right? Layout. Layout, caption, no announcements. Duplicate slide, no inquiries. Duplicate slide, layout. Mentions. And then we'll link this here. And we'll link this here. And then that goes here. This goes here. And that goes there. Very, very simple. Okay, here we go. Now we can officially assign timestamps. Well, maybe I should have done that in the first place. Okay. Here we have, there are no announcements. There are no inquiries. And I have 2 mentions. Okay, let me just... yeah. Here we go. From MSN... these are mentions, which are things people send me. Mentions from MSN's Herb Scribner. Titled... Roblox removes over 100 experiences tied to Charlie Kirk's shooting. Roblox removed more than 100 in-game experiences tied to Charlie Kirk since he was shot and killed last Wednesday. Videos of Kirk's shooting went viral across social media, shocking users and renewing concerns about content moderation. Roblox removed dozens of in-game experiences in the last 24 hours after seeing violative content around Charlie Kirk, a company spokesperson tells Axios in a statement. An experience in Roblox is a custom game created by users, the spokesperson says. Roblox says its guidelines prohibit content and behavior that reenacts specific real-world violent or sensitive events or promotes terrorism or hatred against individuals or groups. When users are found in violation of our community standards, we will take swift action to protect the safety and civility of our community, the spokesperson said. Let's do this. Let's do this, right? Let's do this. Layout. Oh, okay. Hold on. Roblox removes over 100 experiences tied to Charlie Kirk shooting. And then copy image, paste. Duplicate slide. Okay, we'll just put it here, yeah? Oh, oops. Just put it here. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I'm getting somewhere with this format. Nick Cannon says, having 12 kids. That doesn't matter. That's not Nick Cannon. Oh, that is not Charlie Kirk. Oops. Here we go. This is how you do it. This is how you make a podcast. And then duplicate slide. Put that down there. Do that. $18. No. Okay. This is not commercial. This is not commercial. Nah, we can discuss intellectual property later. Somebody's gotta... Copy image. No. I'm gonna open this in an incognito tab. Can I go incognito? New incognito window. Alright. Copy. Paste. If necessary. Stop. Duplicate slide, or duplicate slide. There we go. This is, we're slowly iterating, but I'm also taking up precious podcast time. Yeah, this one. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. Alright, here we go. Let's keep... Okay, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Okay. An experience in Roblox is a custom game created by users, the spokesperson says. Roblox says its guidelines prohibit content and behavior that reenacts specific real-world violent or sensitive events or promotes terrorism or hatred against individuals or groups. When users are found in violation of our community standards, we will take swift action to protect the safety and civility of our community, the spokesperson said. Flashback. Representative Anna Paulina Luna posted on X Thursday that she was notified of a Roblox game referencing the assassination of Charlie Kirk and asked Apple to remove Roblox from the app. From the App Store if the content wasn't immediately pulled. About an hour later, Luna said there was full cooperation from Roblox and other social media platforms she contacted about violent content. Luna worked as Kirk's director. Oh, wow. Luna worked as Kirk's director of Hispanic engagement at Turning Point USA and was involved in the chaos on the House floor Wednesday night after Kirk's shooting. Some social media companies moved to curb the surge of graphic content related to Kirk's death that quickly went viral. Blue Sky's safety page warned against glorifying violence, saying that celebrating death violates community guidelines. YouTube is closely monitoring its platform and prominently elevating news content on the homepage, a spokesperson says. Have they done the same thing for Brian Thompson? The company is removing graphic content related to Kirk's death, and some videos will be age-restricted. Reps for Meta and YouTube did not respond to Axios' request for comment Thursday afternoon. Cool. Can I close that, please? Next. From People's Kayla Grant, Nick Cannon says having 12 kids was a response to trauma. Admits he was being careless and frivolous with his process. I want to close that. Okay. Nick Cannon is getting candid about his unorthodox fatherhood journey. During an appearance on the morning radio show The Breakfast Club, the Masked Singer host, 44, opened up about his process of becoming a dad of 12. Cannon said that welcoming his children the way that he did was a response to his trauma. It wasn't like I was acting out. It was more of being careless, being frivolous with my process because I could do it, because I had the money and because I had the access to whoever and however I wanted to move, he said. Then, obviously, life happens as well. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go have 12 kids. It was more about like, yo, I'm just going to live life and have fun and whatever happens, happens. I can handle it. Being almost 45 now, I could sit back and like, yeah, if I would have thought the process through a little bit more and took time to actually do the inner work, he continued, things might have been a little different in certain scenarios. When host Charlemagne the God asked Cannon if doing the inner work would have resulted in him potentially not having 12 kids, the Drumline star said, I don't know, because I've always said this. Every child that I had was made out of love, and there were strong relationships. If I would have did the work and the healing after getting divorced, I probably would have took my time in a lot other scenarios. How old is Mariah Carey? Mariah Carey is 56. A lot of children. Personal life, relationships and children. Mariah Carey. Brittany Bell. Cameron and model Alyssa Scott. Abby De La Rosa, real estate agent. Lanisha Cole. Okay, alright. Oh, I should have put this on. Okay, whatever. I probably would in a lot of other scenarios, and for whatever reason, I thought that was the answer a lot of times. Like, oh, I'm gonna figure it out over here, he said. Now you're leaving trauma every step of the way instead of fixing it from its origin. Cannon shares twins Moroccan, the adjective, and Monroe with ex-wife Mariah Carey. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We're gonna... How do you pronounce this? Golden. We're gonna use Google Translate. We're gonna use Google Translate. Alright, we're gonna use Google Translate to go through each of...
Golden Sagan.
That's...
Golden Sagan.
Golden Sagan and Rise Messiah Cannon and daughter Powerful Queen with Brittany Bell, twins
Zion Mixolydian and Zillion Air.
with daughter Beautiful Zeppelin with Abby De La Rosa, son Legendary Love with Bree TAC?
Bree TC.
TC?
Brett Tiesi.
Let's finish. And daughter Onyx Ice Cole with Lanisha Cole. Cannon is father to 2 children with Alyssa Scott, son Zen, who died at 5 months old in December 2021 after being diagnosed with brain cancer, and daughter Halo Marie Cannon. He should name one of his future children Hand. So his name would be Hand Cannon. As for expanding his family, Cannon told People in March, People magazine, that he's pressing hold on welcoming any more children. The Wild and Out creator explained that while he's not against it, he won't be welcoming any little ones anytime soon. I really don't know, I'm being honest. I'm having so much fun in this space right now. And the way my bank account is set up, I'm going to press hold on this 12 for now. Hello, Marquise. We're talking about Nick Cannon's children. He told People. But I was just speaking of 3 years from now, or 5 years from now. Who knows? I'm not against it. Oh my gosh, so many. He loves smashing ladies. It keeps going. Also quoting Nick Cannon, there was a point in time where I was just like, nah, I'm done. And then I was like, who am I to say that, he added. It seemed like it was such an emphatic thing. I never imagined that I would have 12 kids. So it's one of those things where I love children, I love my life, and if it could keep going in the direction that it's going, why not? While talking about his new late night show with extras... We're going to use Google Translate again.
Mona Kosar Abdi. Mona Kosar Abdi.
Mona Kosar Abdi.
Mona Kosar Abdi. While talking about his new late-night show with extras Mona Kosar Abdi in July, Cannon opened up about his personal life and his old dating habits. The dad of 12 said that being a father to 5 daughters has changed his outlook on how he approaches the dating scene, adding that he hopes to... Wait, what? Adding that he hopes he can inspire his daughters to learn from my mistakes and not date people like their dad. He explained, when you have 5 daughters and you're like, alright, I at least want to be able to be true and honest, but like I can't live the same life that I've always been living and attempt to right my wrongs in that sense of where, like, hopefully my daughters learn from my mistakes and not date people like their dad. Right. Next. No thoughts. Boom. And now we're on the backup articles. Yeah. Oh, I should add a... I should add 10 swipes and freestyle. Yeah. There we go. Okay, here we go. Next. From Pew Research Center's Brian Kennedy, Eileen Yam, Emma Kikuchi, Isabel Pula, and Javier Fuentes. Titled, How Americans View AI and Its Impact on People and Society. Okay, key takeaways. Americans are much more concerned than excited about the increased use of AI in daily life, with a majority saying they want more control over how AI is used in their lives. Far larger shares say AI will erode than improve people's ability to think creatively and form meaningful relationships. At the same time, a majority is open to letting AI assist them with day-to-day tasks and activities. Most Americans don't support AI playing a role in personal matters such as religion or matchmaking. They're more open to AI for heavy data analysis, such as for weather forecasting and developing new medicines. Americans feel Americans feel strongly that it's important to be able to tell if pictures, videos, or text were made by AI or made by humans. Yet many don't trust their own ability to spot AI generated content. Many don't trust their own ability to spot AI generated content. I would understand if it's text. Yeah, you know what? I guess if you don't make a conscious effort to identify whether something looks like it was by AI, I think by this point, to the untrained eye, yeah, sure, you might not trust your own ability to spot it. Artificial intelligence tools are now playing a role in many aspects of life and society. Is this a report? Yeah, it's a report. I'm just reading the first page. Are now playing a role in many aspects of life and society, spanning politics, the arts, work, and beyond. While Americans express some openness to AI's potential benefits, they're concerned about its impact on some human abilities, according to a new Pew Research Center survey. U.S. adults are generally pessimistic about AI's effect on people's ability to think creatively and form meaningful relationships. 53% say AI will worsen people's ability to think creatively, compared with 16% who say it will improve this. An identical share says AI will make this skill neither better nor worse. Far more say AI will worsen rather than improve people's ability to form meaningful relationships. 1/4 say AI won't make this better or worse. Americans are relatively more optimistic about AI improving problem solving. 29% of U.S. adults say it will make people better at this skill. Still, a larger share says AI will make this worse. Notably, sizable shares of U.S. adults are uncertain about these questions. Between 16% and 20% say they aren't sure about whether AI will have a positive or negative impact on these human skills. Building on our larger body of work tracking public opinion about AI's societal impact, this study examines how Americans view AI's effect on human abilities, as well as broader questions about AI's impact on society. The survey, conducted among 5,023 U.S. adults from June 9th to 15th, 2025, also updates our trends on Americans' AI awareness and attitudes. In addition, in open-ended responses, survey respondents describe in their own words what they see as AI risks and benefits to society. Ooh, Liberty. Where am I? Americans are forming impressions of AI at a time when nearly all U.S. adults say they have heard at least a little about it. Overall, Americans continue to be wary about its broader impact. 50% say they're more concerned than excited about the increased use of AI in daily life, up from 37% in 2021. 10% are more excited than concerned. 38% say they're equally excited and concerned. And more than half of Americans rate the societal risks of AI as high, compared with 25% who say the benefits of AI are high. When asked to describe in their own words why they rated the risks as high, the most common concern mentioned was about AI weakening human skills and connections. In their own lives, about 6 in 10 say they'd like more control over how AI is used, compared with 17% who are comfortable with their amount of control and 21% who are unsure. Still, nearly 3/4 say they'd be willing to let AI assist at least a little with day-to-day tasks and activities. Since you did Super Meat Boy, do N++ and End is Nigh. I've heard of N++ before. I heard that's a tough game. Related to Americans' desire for more control over AI's use, most Americans say it's extremely or very important to be able to tell if pictures, videos, and texts were made by AI or people. Oh, also, Splasher? Is Splasher? How much harder is Splasher than Super Meat Boy? But 53% of Americans are not too or not at all confident they can detect if something is made by AI versus a person. Okay. Similar to Americans' concern about AI's effect on people's ability to form meaningful relationships, they largely do not see a role for AI in personal aspects of life, such as matchmaking or religion. But there's some receptiveness to AI doing heavy analytical tasks in the scientific, financial, and medical realms. Majorities say AI should play at least a small role in forecasting the weather, searching for financial crimes, searching for fraud in government benefits claims, developing new medicines, and identifying suspects in a crime. Splasher way harder. Nick AR said 100 times harder. 100 times harder than Super Meat Boy, huh? How much time did it take for Nick AR to complete Super Meat Boy? He's him. Ugh, wow. I don't want to imagine that platinum trophy. You know what? Maybe I do want to imagine that platinum trophy. Oh, not that. Maybe I do want to imagine that platinum trophy briefly. Splasher. 6%? Splasher Plat is a 10 out of 10 platinum. He got over 300 hours. 300 hours in Super Meat Boy? Splasher is not a PSN Profiles ultra rare platinum trophy. End is nigh. Okay, well. Yeah, shout out Splasher. Does this have a trophy guide? Or no? It does have a trophy guide. 10 out of 50 hours! 50 hours. Harder than both Hollow Knight and Crash 4. Do not ever doubt the 10 out of 10. The times you have to beat for most speedruns require absolute perfection and simply going through the game casually. You will notice the Deathless run alone will make it a 10. The game was only popular in France for some reason, and outside the already small community of hardcore ultra-rare hunters. The game is just unknown and barely has 1,000 owners. And secondly, there's a guy charging for the plat, meaning he will log into your account and pop the plat for you for a price. It's disgusting, I know. Overall, really great guide. As I was saying, and slightly less than half, 46%, 50%, 50 hours is good enough if you skills. For people who have played Super Meat Boy, N++, and the end is nigh, yeah, it's an estimate. It's an estimate for Splasher, but I mean, I guess at its core it is a platformer, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I was a hardcore trophy hunter once, but you can only say that about games like Super Meat Boy, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, XCOM 2. You can use an exploit for that game. Crash 4. Yeah, it took me a fair bit of time to complete. I think I would do maybe a platinum time trial a day. That's only if I play for an hour, because I have a short fuse. Oh, the Insanely Perfect Relics 2. I think I do one time trial a day. Or no, I would do an Insanely Perfect Relic, one a day first. And then I would do the platinum time trials, one a day, approximately. I think I learn enough in an hour to complete the level. Maybe not. Give it a go for your next hard platinum. I'm gonna keep reading this article. No. Hard platinum trophies. I gotta think about those for some time. You know what? I don't think I want to read Pew Research Center. I don't know why. I have the sudden urge to read about Borderlands 4 news for some reason. Oh my gosh. Borderlands 4. Okay. There any news on Borderlands 4? We can... Oh yeah, Randy Pitchford. Alright. Here we go. This is a flippin' this is an article I just pulled. So, from Games Radar's Austin Wood, right? Let's zoom in. Titled, Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford claims less than 1% of 1% of Borderlands 4 PC players reported valid... I mean, it's... You know what? Whatever. Oh, here we go. IGN... Okay. From IGN's Wesley Yin Poole, titled, Borderlands 4 performance gets worse the longer you play on console. Randy Pitchford suggests quitting the game and restarting as a workaround. Okay. It's a good suggestion. Are you playing Borderlands 4 on console and have noticed odd performance problems the longer you play? You're not alone. Players have reported their frames per second count fluctuating and gameplay stuttering on console, even on PS5 Pro. In fact, oddly, particularly on the more powerful PS5 Pro. Some players think this might be the result of Borderlands 4 suffering from a memory leak, although that remains unconfirmed for now. It seems restarting the game does help. Some players are recommending restarting every few hours, which isn't ideal. But it's hard to say exactly why, because reloading can trigger changes that would perhaps improve performance anyway, such as time of day lighting. What we do know is that Gearbox is looking into the issue. In a tweet, Gearbox development chief Randy Pitchford told one disgruntled PS5 Pro user that quitting the game and restarting is a workaround until the developer sorts the problem out properly. Known issue of perf dropping on PS5 Pro after several hours of continuous play, he said. Workaround until we patch. Quit game and restart. Sorry for the friction. Now, reading into that, right? Borderlands 4 is an open world Borderlands, right? Where all of the whole game takes place in a continuous map, right? Is that correct? Why is Splasher a 10 out of 10 and a 2.5? LOL, make no sense. 2.5 in difficulty? Oh yeah. I don't know what engine. Let's see. What engine is Borderlands 4? Unreal Engine 5. What engine is GTA 6? Probably Unreal Engine. Oh, the Enhanced Rage engine? Oh, Rarity. Oh, well, I read in the forum just now that there's a guy who will hack your trophies. You pay him to hack your trophies, and then that's a potential solution for the thing. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Hold on. Same with Vanquish, LOL. 1.1 and a 9 out of 10. Should be 0 point something, not a 1.1. I mean, you got some hardcore trophy hunters in that community. I didn't even know about that game until you told me about it. So it's kind of niche, I suppose. It's a niche part of the trophy hunting community. All right. Oh, yeah. If there are performance issues on a game fully rendered in Unreal Engine 5, right? Then I hesitate to think about... I hesitate to buy this... I hesitate to buy GTA 6 at launch. You're not stacking it? Oh, man. Oh, shoot. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, alright. All eyes are on Gearbox right now amid internet backlash to the performance of Borderlands 4, which has come despite huge player numbers on Steam. The studio released an update for the game on PC without patch notes that hasn't seemed to fix much of anything. Pitchford himself has set his sights on winning angry Borderlands 4 players over on social media. Since Borderlands 4's huge Steam launch last week, Pitchford has issued confusing comments on why the console version of Borderlands 4 lacks a field of view slider. Promised that it would have been impossible to break the Borderlands servers through sheer weight of player numbers alone. Told people to code your own engine and show us how it's done, please. And declared Borderlands 4 a premium game made for premium gamers. He's even started telling Borderlands 4 players to refund the game on Steam if they're that upset. Is this real? I opened it in a different tab. My advice to users is to accept reality in tune or to not play. Alright, it's a different time. Oh, we can look at Jimmy Kimmel if we want, but... all Vault Hunter skill trees ranked. Interesting. I know Tulung bro don't want to do stacks to Crash 4. Well, I anticipate if I do it again, you know, at least I have the experience and I'll cut my time down, I think. But nah. No. I generally don't do stacks often either, because I want as many singular gaming experiences as possible as a trophy hunter. And if I have to play the game again, it's got to be out of sheer enjoyment of the game, or trying to reassess a game, because I you know, just going for the platinum trophy when it's flipping killer, nah. If Super Meat Boy released for the PS5, there's no reason for me to stack it. I mean, it's a cool game, but 141 hours? That's just me trying to finish what I've started. I want as many singular gaming experiences as I want, or as possible as a trophy hunter. Which is why I'm looking at Borderlands 4. So what's the truth of the matter? Borderlands 4 is currently on a mixed Steam review rating, with most of the negative comments revolving around performance. The tech experts at Digital Foundry have said their initial analysis of Borderlands 4 on PC shows significant stutter problems, and have advised against running the game on its beep graphics setting. Really? Which suggests there are indeed problems with the Unreal Engine title. Or Unreal Engine 5 title. Gearbox has posted a Borderlands 4 NVIDIA optimization guide on Steam, advising players how to optimize their graphics settings for better performance and frame rates on PC with the NVIDIA app, although users report mixed results. It took longer on XCOM 2 than Wolfenstein 2, yes. Yes, I did. XCOM 2 took me at least 90 hours. Wolfenstein 2, I think 70. Right? I only took longer on XCOM 2 just because it's just the playthroughs are long. And I think I did more playthroughs than I was supposed to. I also did a casual playthrough first. I did a casual playthrough first, and then I, you know, did all that. Wolfenstein 2, I got that in 70 hours because I don't know. I grew up on shooters. Shooters are intuitive. And it's not the room for error is was a lot less smaller than I thought. I remember I did a Death Incarnate playthrough before the Mein Leben playthrough, and I think I only died once or twice, I don't remember. But I know after that playthrough, I told myself, okay, surely this is good enough. And then I got Mein Leben. What did I say? Gearbox has posted a Borderlands 4 NVIDIA optimization guide on Steam, advising players how to optimize their graphics settings for better performance and frame rates on PC with NVIDIA app, although users report mixed results. I took 76? Man. What was the 91 figure I pulled out then? I'm trying to think. What was the 91 figure I pulled out? What game was that? I took 91 hours on a game. I forgot what it was. Oh, was it just me thinking of 91 as platinum as Black Ops 3? 66 hours. My headphones are off. I don't even know what I'm saying in that video. XCOM 2. My YouTube playlist says I took 91 hours. Oh, that's my stream time. Oh, I'm thinking about my... Oh, my account. My account. You're talking about my account. Wait, how do you know how much time you put into the game? Can you see that somewhere? Oh, wait. Oh, you're looking at my PlayStation account. Oh, okay. You're looking at my PlayStation account. I just realized. Yeah, the time I document for a game and the time I actually play according to PlayStation, sometimes there's a lot of disparity between those two figures. But indeed, well, in every metric, I did take Wolfenstein 2 was shorter than XCOM 2. So that's that. Advising players how to optimize their graphics settings for better performance and frame rates on PC with the NVIDIA app, although users report mixed results. Gearbox has also issued a piece of advice to PC gamers that, to me, reads like an effort to prevent players from making knee-jerk reactions to the game's performance as soon as they've changed their settings. Please note that anytime you change your any of your graphics settings, your shaders will need to recompile. Please keep playing for at least 15 minutes to see how your PC's performance has changed. If you are delving into Borderlands 4, don't go without updated hourly shift codes list. What? We've also got a huge interactive map ready to go and a Borderlands 4 planner tool, courtesy of our buds at Maxroll. Plus, check out our expert player choices for which character to choose. No one agreed. But what platinum were the hardest? Hardest platinum trophies. Alright, off the top of my head, I'll just scroll through the whole thing, and then I'll just say, oh, that was difficult. Let's see. My early trophy hunts. I can separate my trophy hunts into eras, right? The beginning era of my trophy hunt, my hardest platinum trophy was probably... Honestly, none of these were particularly difficult, because this was... Injustice 2, maybe? How hard is the Injustice 2 Platinum Trophy? Oh, I'm talking about XCOM 2 and Wolfenstein 2. I think Wolfenstein 2 was longer because I didn't have to suffer as much. Or I think Wolfenstein 2 was harder because I didn't have to suffer as much for the Platinum Trophy compared to XCOM 2. Because I willingly used a game-breaking exploit for XCOM 2. I could not... Well, you could glitch some sections in your Mind Leaving playthrough, but they came with a lot of risk. Some resulted in instant death. There we go. Yeah, enough of that. What engine is Borderlands 4? Okay. I don't know why, but during that reading, I'm thinking about news of Valorant. There any news in Valorant besides esports? Super Meat Boy is my hardest. I would say, yeah, sure. Super Meat Boy. It probably is the hardest. In terms of pure skill, yeah, Super Meat Boy is up there. Pure skill platinum trophies also include... Yeah, Wolfenstein 2, Crash 4, sure. Black Ops 3, you have to finish the campaign on realistic difficulty, which is a 1 or 2 shot kill campaign. It's not permadeath, but you die in 1 or 2 hits. Pure Pain, Wolfenstein 2, Pure Skill, Super Meat Boy. Both of them were pain, man. Both of them were pain. I have a short fuse when it comes to hard platinum trophies. Or hard gaming sessions. Period. Yeah, Crash 4... up there. Super Meat Boy up there. I'm glad Super Meat Boy was my penultimate before the 100th. I'm glad this was 99. Because Elden Ring, I mean, Elden Ring is that game. Super Meat Boy is the game before that game. And, you know, Elden Ring was basically a reward. This was the real 100th Platinum Trophy. This is the consummate trophy hunting experience. Super Meat Boy was 99. Wasn't even 100, it was 99. Arkham Knight DLC is pain as well. Yeah, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot of content. Completed in 8 years, 1 month. I got the game 3 days after release. I actually got the Gunmetal PS4 bundle. And Arkham Knight was my first PS4 game. That's why the gap is... I bought the Season Pass. Milked the Season Pass to oblivion. Yeah, I got it almost a year after I got the game. Wow. A matter of fact... Let's sort by rarity, yeah? Are these all... 6.54. What's lower than 6.54 here? Stars. Finish the thing. Stars, finish, stars. Finish the thing. Stars. Yeah, these were... Curtain Falls and Requiem for a Killer, very, very tough. This was a marathon. This was a straight marathon. You had to get 1,000,000 points in the thing, right? In the Iceberg Lounge, you had to get 1,000,000 points. Crazy. Arkham Knight got the hardest DLC trophy I've ever attempted in your life. Yeah, that's, yeah. I mean, the combat is, very technical. Very technical. And a flawless free flow. I mean, there's a lot of room for error in the combat, because an enemy would just boop you out of nowhere, or you dodge wrong, or you hit a shield. Yeah, hitting a shield enemy breaks your combo, but sometimes you don't want to hit the shield enemy. Or you hit a flippin', you just hit something that breaks your combo, but it's not the most precise. I don't know. What are some other hard DLC trophies? Let's look at games I 100%ed. No, not Injustice 2. This Platinum Trophy went down in rarity, I think, right? Or hit the air, yep. Although Arkham Knight, I will say, in my opinion, is more the distance at which you can hit an enemy is way more forgiving than Arkham City or Arkham Origins. Maybe Arkham, I don't know. What else? Are there any hard DLC? Garden Warfare 2, I would have killed. I got this Platinum Trophy at a time. This is when I was, oh shoot, not, what? Let's see. 2016. This was days after release. This was at a time where I realized you had to pay to play online. I think in the first few months no, I will not do the Injustice 1 Platinum. You have to get level 100 online. There is no chance, unless boosted, I will do that. But there is absolutely no chance. Yeah, I have the most progress in the PS3 version of the first Injustice game. You cannot pay me to get this Platinum Trophy. Well, you probably could. Will I ever finish it? I don't know. You did Super Meat Boy? LOL, come on, bro. 9 out of 10. Well, here's the thing, right? I would... Oh, well, this is the PS3 version. Who gets the PS3 version of this game? Okay, there are clearly more people have the PS3 version of the first Injustice game than Crypt of the Necrodancer. So it's not totally hardcore, but these guys are... Question about level 100 grind. Let's look at that real quick. Is the PS3 buggy? Tip for Hoarder. Okay, what? Go back. Tip for Hoarder and level 100. Oh yeah. These multiplayer... Yeah. Here we go. This is the PS3 mode, right? Or maybe I'll do it on the PS4 version. But... missable? Oh. Okay. I could do a whole podcast on why I don't want to do the PS3, the first Injustice trophy, Platinum trophy. Look at that. Online trophies. Online trophies are the bane of any trophy hunter's existence. Single-handedly, right? Online trophies, because, you know, games aren't that timeless. Online trophies, single-handedly, you know, without payment, right? Well, okay, it's online trophies single-handedly locked me out of Destiny. No, not true. No, that's not true. Online trophies that make the game unattainable. Unattainable platinum trophies. Not Destiny. We're not going to talk about Destiny. I somehow have 748 hours in this game. Online trophies locked me out of FIFA 16. Injustice. Portal 2. Portal 2 would have been such a fun game to finish had it not been for this co-op trophy. Professor... Wait. Hold on. Platinum still available? Yep. Unobtainable. Unobtainable. Professor Portal. And friends list with benefits. Unattainable. Multiplayer trophies, online trophies, locked me out of that platinum trophy, unfortunately. Probably would have been one of my favorite trophy hunts had it not been for online trophies. Next. What the flip? Silent Hill F? Portal 2. Batman Arkham Origins! Batman Arkham Origins. I already see two more. Batman Arkham Origins has multiplayer. I didn't. I was really bad at the multiplayer, so I was. Keep in mind, this is a guy in middle school, middle school or so, trying to play Batman Arkham Origins. I was really discouraged at all these sweats going to town on me in multiplayer, so I was discouraged from playing it. And then years later, out of luck for the platinum trophy. Done with that. That's gone. I could go back for the game of... no, I don't know. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. One of my favorite shooters of all time. Guess what happened? Could do that. Teletran 1 regular. Locked out of that. Yeah, all the multiplayer trophies are locked. Wait, are they? This is the PS3 version. Is Teletran 1 regular a secret online trophy? Online only. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, all the multiplayer is gone. Such a fun multiplayer, too. I just didn't play Escalation, which is the PvE, you know, wave-based... Whatever. Same thing goes for Transformers Rise of the Darkspark, although I was discouraged to learn that it didn't have multiplayer. At least PvP multiplayer. So that's gone. Servers are long gone for that game. Brawlhalla Paladins, who cares? Timber Tennis Versus, I mean... I got this game for $2 or something. $2 or $5. I thought this would be an easy platinum trophy, but... what's the hardest part? Ranked online matches. Online private matches. That means somebody needs the game. And you need to boost that joint. It's you know what? They're not shut down, so it's still possible. But let's keep going. Ape doesn't have a platinum trophy. Ratchet & Clank All for One. To play online, you have to pay online trophies on PS Plus. Reach the lobby and play an online game. You need to pay to play online. So this was the PS Plus precursor. Do I? No. Nope. So that killed me. Rocket League, I played it because it went free to play, and then you have to get 150 items. Let's see. This is a scam. This platinum trophy's a... where is it? Stalked. Collect 150 items. Updated. Freeman free rocket pass. Nah. No, I'm not buying for any of that. I'm not paying any of that. Paying for any of that. I'm mixing up my words. Rocket League pass. Agents of Mayhem. I bought this in March of 2021 and I only got to playing it by the end of the year. Shut down later that year. Shut down the year I bought it. Oh, this is bad. Look at that. Unobtainable as of October 27th, 2021. Ah! Come on, man. I think the other Saints Row game I own is probably deactivated. What else? Agents of Mayhem is gone. Overwatch 2, no. You kidding me? Why did you close the connection? I'm a faithful guy. No. Oh, I mean, they're skill-based, but, right? Collect 50 unlocks for a single hero. Scam. Scam material. Don't do that. Where is it? Decorated. Or decked out. Significantly more annoying with the introduction of... Only way to get them is free item tiers. No. They made that so much harder. I don't want to give you my money. It Takes Two, I mean... It's a co-op game. Wuthering Waves working on that. And Persona 5 Royale, yeah. So, it's safe to say that flipping... These online trophies are annoying. when you get to them later, in life, a lot of these games, I got Demon Souls not shut down yet. There's some multiplayer trophies there, but that's because it, hasn't shut down yet. Vanguard, I completed the multiplayer trophies months after release because I think Activision did a multiplayer weekend, free multiplayer weekend, or whatever, free multiplayer week, and I capitalized on it. 2 weeks of free multiplayer, I think. It was during WrestleMania weekend. Pretty nice. Royale, 2K24 did that recently enough. Cold War, same drill. Multiverses, thankfully, before everything. Anyways, I've passed an hour on this podcast. Here are the other slides. Here are the other slides on the thing. We can. That's cool. We can skim these articles just very briefly before it's over. A shooting. And yeah. We got a shooting, and then I have a BBC article. Where's the BBC article? I have another incognito tab. Oh, yeah. Incognito tag with this BBC thing about TikTok, US and China. That's it. Alright, here we go. Here's your favorite part of the podcast, the 10 swipes challenge. I'm gonna go on TikTok and swipe 10 times. How to know if TikTok video is friends only. That's not it. Bottom right corner? There is no bottom right corner. Hold on. Are comments disabled? Hold on. I have to get to the bottom of this before I show some things that I'm not supposed to. Oh, it'll say friends only. I am safe! Alright. Here we go. This is not even a swipe. Here's... What the... Ah, shoot! 1. I think I've seen this already. 2. Is that an ad?
Don't be shamed, but how many? Why is no one picking up their
3 doesn't count. This is an ad.
Good morning, Morgan. Welcome back.
3. 4. That's crazy. Don't do that on a college campus. 5 doesn't count. It's Pokemon card openings. 5. Six.
Perra means bitch. Puta
Puta means horse.
7?
Get them confused.
Is this?
Pinche, fucking. So if you call someone pinche perra, you're calling them a fucking bitch. Está bien pinche caliente afuera.
7.
Fucking hot out. Pendejo.
There's a shop.
melt 'em.
Sloozy Moon, is that your name?
8 doesn't count. It's Borderlands 4 stream.
Hello, Diabolic. I appreciate.
8.
Should I move here?
I'm not even gonna promote these guys. What are we on? 9? 9?
Yeah, for so many reasons. Would you like a single sentence, a paragraph?
The biggest point, I would say.
So
10.
you say college is a scam, so I drove 4
Charlie.
hours here just so I could debate you on this. I've been in school for 4 years, majoring in English, and my education means a lot to me. I put in a lot of work to be here.
What school?
University of Utah.
Okay, cool.
And so I find it extremely disrespectful for you to say that college is a scam, not just to me, but everyone here that's also going to school.
What's your favorite Charles Dickens book?
That was like push for like I'd come for like that's like all around right?
No, tell me which one.
The sixth one.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Just like the one like with Bushmere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, how about your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Uh-oh. Freestyle! Freestyle. Is me... No, wait. I don't have to pull out the notepad because I can type in... I can type here instead. Alright, freestyle, right? Borderlands 4 performance at launch. Launch. I'm just... Only... No. I'm not gonna start with Borderlands 4. We're just start with AI. Those who won't accept the revolution may die. AI. They can't stop me from using the tools as hard as they try. Done. This podcast is over. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.